Alright, so we left the last video off with a massive, just complete and utter domination over the Chargers, 38-7. So I'm gonna, what is going on? Why? My cords are all tangled around. Hold on. Gonna change some sliders real quick. Definitely gonna raise pass blocking up even more, up to 40, just because we're still getting a lot of sacks. I'm not gonna complain about it, but I don't think we need to be getting that many, or as many as we are. I think everything else is fine. Turn our pass coverage up 2. I think the lower you make the pass coverage, the better it is, which I think is confusing. It makes no sense, but that's kind of how it is in the game, and I don't really understand why at all. Turn reaction time down to 45, maybe. Nah, 47, because 48. But everything else, I think we're just going to leave as is. And then turn penalties up a little bit more, maybe. Because I haven't seen, like, any penalties at all. So we're just going to try and get some more penalties. Make it a little bit more realistic. Okay, that's good. We're playing the Redskins this week. Well, sorry, Washington football team this week. Before we do that, I wanted to try and make a trade of some sort. Josh Sweat still wants a contract. Le'Veon Bell, Jack Doyle, all these guys. Beckwith, I might be willing to give a contract. You know what? I'll give him one. I'll give him a 2-year. Yeah, I'll do 2-year, 1.5. I'll do that. That's fine with me. It's not too expensive, and he's a good fill-in right now for the team. Jordan Mailata definitely needs one, but I can't quit. I can't negotiate with him yet, which is fine. Scouting players. What do we need to look at? Safety, maybe. I think strong safety is fine, but we'll take a look at the top guy. Nah. Well, that's a bad sign for free safety. Corners. The corners are just ridiculous in this class. Like the top, whoa, so many. He looks better than some of these guys do. Even it's the only one I don't like, only prospect I don't like. But the fact that he's still a early first makes me kind of curious. But that'll do it for scouting. Upgrade. I know Juju has one. We're gonna go John Hightower first and give him 1 and 2. Let's just get him to a solid 70. It's a nice even number. Awareness, catching traffic, deep route, mid route, release, spec catch. Oh well. He probably won't be a starter ever, so that's fine. And then for Juju, I think I want him to be a better. What do I want him to be better at? What are his ratings? Speed's good. Acceleration. His catching's ridiculous. Maybe deep route. Maybe make him a better deep threat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make him a better deep threat. So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe that should increase deep route running too, right? Awareness, catching traffic, catching deep. Yep, there we go. Deep and medium route, and then release. +1. I'm okay with that. He is such a good player. I really wish the Eagles could have gotten him, but he decided to go back with Pittsburgh, and I completely understand why. When you fall in love with a city and you've played with them for 4 years, you kind of just have to go back. There's not much else you can do. So I completely understand the situation, and just upset he didn't want to come to Philadelphia. But it is what it is. I wouldn't want to come to Philadelphia right now either if I was any other players. So it is what it is. We got Brandon Brooks back, as I think I said in the last video. And then I think we're ready to go ahead and just... Oh, I wanted to try and make a trade for something. So I'm going to go kind of look around and see if there's anything I really want to make a push for. And I will be back if I find anyone at all that I like. I wasn't actually expecting this to work, but I got Cole Holcomb from the Washington football team in exchange for a 3 and a 6. So now we've got a solid middle linebacker who will take over as the middle linebacker 1, and I will be shifting over some players real quick to other positions to kind of fill out. Like Holcomb will obviously be like playing here in the Beckwith. I'm going to actually shove out to right outside linebacker and have him start there. And that'll really make this linebacking core significantly better than it was about 3 seconds ago. Yeah, I like that a lot better. That looks beautiful. And I think after Josh Sweat is gone, I'm going to go ahead and put Tony down at the right end spot. But for now, I'm just going to have him chill here and just kind of fill in and get his play time and see what he comes out as. And then there's how close are these guys to getting to okay, one more game. One more game for probably both of them. Tony hasn't been getting any starts. Why? I imagine he's just not a sub linebacker, which I completely get why. He's just not a cover guy. So him not seeing the field, I guess makes perfect sense. But I wish he'd be seeing the field a little more. And I'm gonna go ahead and just generate best lineup real quick. Change some of this around. This all actually looks pretty good to me. Atwell needs to be the slot. That's good. That's good. That's good. Special teams, defense. All that's fine. All that's fine. Good. Good. Offense. Atwell needs to move up in the chart. There we go. And I think that is it. Oh no. That's a problem. We're going to go ahead and just actually change Dillard's position over to center. And I think that will be all. Alright, so that's the team now. All that's done. All that's done. We got Cole Holcomb here. Nice, nice, nice. And actually, that might make this game a lot easier now that we've just taken likely their starting linebacker from them. Maybe. He might have been a backup because he was on the trade block. But I think that's going to be a huge fill-in for this team. We'll be able to make the most out of that. I'll see you guys once we get into this game. All right. So they will be getting the ball first. We're playing at their field too. When is our first home game? It's been a while. Not even first. I know I think we had our first 2 or 3 at home. But I wonder when our next home game even is, because it's been a while. It's been at least 3 weeks, because we haven't won any of our games at home, or all 3 of our wins have been away. They've all been in a row, so we'll have to see how that goes. Who is this guy? Ooh, huge hit. Winston. Jameis Winston. Yeah, we played them before, right? Because I thought, yeah, I remember. I think we played them week 1 even. Hopefully this time we can get a revenge game and actually win. Huge hit on Gibson even there. So Holcomb hopefully will be able to get his revenge on them for them trading him and prove that he's better than they thought he was. And hopefully he can he'll step up and make some plays. So he's already gotten two tackles this game, and it's for fourth play of the game. So he's already making his presence known. And there's his third one. Probably should have had it with the other guy, but I completely missed. He might be a fun one to even use her. I like it. He looks like a Luke Kuechly build. He just reminds me of Luke Kuechly. Come on. He's made 5 tackles. It's like, it's the first drive. No. Tordai makes a tackle there. Not quite the first down saving. Touchdown saving at least. Because I don't know if... I think Maddox would have been fine making that tackle, but rather be safe than sorry. In those situations. And that should have been a huge tackle for a loss. Come on. Still got a TFL there, but it wasn't as big as it should have been. Ooh. Fletcher almost got there for a sack, but instead he just hit him and threw his pass off completely. Still great having that happen because obviously it massively affects the play anyway. But that's going to be a... Oh, I thought that was going to be a touchdown, but he fell out and went out of bounds instead, and that'll be 4th and goal, and they're going for it. So hopefully we can stop them and make sure that they don't get any points for their first drive. And they're likely going to get it. They don't. We stopped them. All right. We're going to just try and give this to Bell and get out of this crappy situation here. Whoa, no. That was almost bad. Thank goodness Bell's a really strong back, and he's able to push through and gain 2 yards there. Josh Allen just kind of almost overpowered me entirely. Okay, we gained 1. Great. I wonder if Matt Ioannidis is even starting for him anymore at this point. Probably not. Bell's able to only push forward for 4, not able to get what we needed. And obviously no point in me going for it. Nothing to gain, only to lose. We're just going to punt this back and hopefully prevent them from gaining anything at all in this drive so we can get the ball back and show that we're here to win. Not to play kickball and just punt back and forth all game. Stop him. Huge hit. Oh. That would have been a huge hit. Only problem is he slid. So, couldn't quite give him the shoulder we wanted to. Come on. Quit letting him run the ball. He's going to get hit one good time really hard, and he's going to be terrified to run the ball ever again. I'm going to make sure of it. Next time he runs the ball, I'm putting up QB spies on every play. Okay, apparently that is now. Holcomb has 6 tackles, and we're in the beginning of the second quarter. So I think he might end up making a huge impact on this team. Open field tackle. What are you doing, Slay? You just stared at him and went around. What are you doing? Oh my God. See if we can get an outside handoff to Sanders here. Ooh. There we go. Got 8 or 9 yards. Probably 9. Yep. I'm okay with that. I will take it. Schuster might be able to get wide open if that corner pulls down. He does. Schuster, come on. Oh, great catch. If that ball was led where it needed to be, that could have been a touchdown. But we were being hit at the same time as we're throwing, and that's definitely a tough throw to make. And tough catch to make, too, by Juju, because he had to go down for it. But he did. Great effort all around by the team. I will take it. And then a 10-yard rush by Sanders to top it off. Awesome. That's not a fumble. It is. I just don't want to accept it. I was throwing it over to the tight end open over the middle, and my hand just got hit as I was throwing, and it ended up on the ground. Thankfully, one of our linemen was there to be able to pick it up. Great catch by Goddard, just not able to get his feet in bounds, sadly. The throw just, it was where this is the only place it could have been to allow for some kind of a chance of a catch, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't what we needed. I was hoping he was going to run back towards the middle like they usually do, and he just didn't. So that's annoying. We'll just kick our field goal, take our points. I'm getting an interception on this play. Watch me. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, that wasn't, no. And he kind of just phased through everything. Okay, this play we're getting an interception on. Watch this. Watch this magic trick. Ready, 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 ready. Got it on lock. God. Oh, my God. That was my zone. I just didn't want to come back for it because I was on block with the other dude. I feel like running man coverage against Terry is a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway because I'm full of bad ideas. Terry wasn't the problem by any means. It's now 1st and goal. Terry is scary. We're going to try and get a sack so that they can't throw to him. We forced him out of the pocket. Should have gotten a sack, and he manages to throw it away. Come on. Let's try and get a sack this time. Or TFL would work. That'd work just as well, but we dragged him and gave him an extra yard. We had him stopped at the 5. And dragged him to the 4. It's now 3rd and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning. If we can stop them here, call a timeout, we should have enough time to be able to maneuver the field and do whatever we want to. I'm going to leave Holcomb in the middle. No! Oh, good stop. Thank you for stopping them. They're going to just kick the field goal. So if we can get Juju up over the top, either Juju's going to be open over the top, or we're going to have Atwell underneath, and I'm going with Juju here. That is not your route. That is not your route. Oh my. I traded half of my life for you to be on this team, and you're just not even acting like you want to be here. We're just going to go... Nope. No, we're not. Well, we're going to have to punt. Because that didn't go as I wanted it to at all. Great punt. Slow down. Let it roll a little bit. We'll have them down at the 9. 14. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling. I thought I was at the 10. All right, well, they're down at the 14. So they'll have to drive 86 yards to get a touchdown. And they'll have to drive about 45, 50 yards to get a field goal. So hopefully we can keep them from that. And a hit on Jameis Winston. What are you doing, Farley? Oh, my God. These players are dying. Fletcher Cox, come on. You are not. No. Oh, he had us burnt so bad. Honestly, if he just dove for it, he would have caught it. But there was no effort there. No effort to try and catch it. Get the punt. We'll get maybe a play or two. Maybe 2. We do have 2 timeouts, so we might even be able to get all 3 if we do this correctly. Unlikely, though. Unlikely. We got Y wide open. Timeout. Okay. I might be able to get into field goal range. Might be able to get into field goal range. Go underneath. Come on. Now I've got to go for a touchdown. La 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 la. Let's do this. Atwell up top. Juju. That's fine. I'm just gonna throw it away. No point in holy 3 of 10. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, we're back in the second half. We get the ball to start. Hopefully this half will go a lot better than the first one did. Offensively, we could not move the ball at all. We had a lot of struggles. Oh, huge kick return. Huge kick return. We're up to the 36. I thought that could have been a lot more than that, but I forgot White Lightning was there, and I didn't forget, but he kind of just came up out of nowhere, and after he came onto the screen, there was no chance. And Craig James is just way too slow to really be able to get anything going. I almost had it outside there, too. If I could have gotten outside on that play, that would have been another huge opportunity. We weren't quite able to pull away there. Okay, now that just kind of, everything just started collapsing. Okay, we're gonna have to really zone in on this one and make sure we can get a first here. Pay attention. A's wide open. Take what we can get the first, move on. I'm going with what's there. I'm not gonna try and make any almost things or anything that's got risk to it, because there was no risk to that play unless obviously he threw an inaccurate pass, which case we were screwed. This is interesting. I'm actually going to do 4 verts because they're doing press. They didn't do press. They changed their minds. On right, get out. 40. So now we're on their 40. It's 4th and 2. It's a 57-yard field goal, which I don't trust at all. So I'm going to go down to goal line formation, and I'm just going to do a halfback dive down the middle with Bell and see if we can get this. I feel like it's going to be close. Not even close. We blew straight past it. Gain of 15 or 16 yards there. Way to go. Perfect. And I clicked the wrong play. Awesome. We're just going to do this because I don't feel like wasting a timeout here. Why are you so slow? It's a lineman up there. That's why he's so slow. Glad I didn't try and force a pass up there because that would have ended very poorly. We're at least in field goal range now, but I'd like to get a touchdown so we can tie the game and not have to score a touchdown again to take a lead. That's not where that ball should have been at all. Maybe it is. I don't know. Ah! Bad. Very bad. Oh well. Take our points. We'll have to just settle. Take 6 for 10. Or make the score 6 to 10. and see what we can do on defense to hold them, get the ball back, and hopefully we can score a touchdown next time so we can take the lead rather than just kicking a field goal again and still be losing. We're going to try and get a sack on this play right here. I don't like how they're flipping everything because now it's probably going to flip to a run or something. Fletcher gets in, gets a hit. It doesn't matter. They still get a huge gain for 14 yards. Come on. Let's try man. I don't want to run man, but we're going to try it and see how this goes for us. Okay. Fletcher got a hit, was able to push him back just enough to where someone else could come in and clean up and get him down for a loss of 1. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. What was that? He just ran past him. He almost gave up the first. Whoa. He could have just kept running and gotten another 20 yards. Thankfully, he slid and we're able to get the ball back. That was almost a big mistake. And that was a horrible punt. Might as well just gone for it. Our turn. See what we can do on offense. And I'm really hoping this time we're able to drive down the field. Oh, my God. Atwell was so open. That would have been like 20 yards. That actually could have been a touchdown if we could have made one guy miss. There was one guy down the field we had to make miss. Throw X. Please. No. Oh, my God. This quarterback is going to make me... He's going to make me break something. I'm going to scream. If he overthrows one more pass, I'm going to bench him. For Tyrod Taylor. Oh, my God. I had to throw it away. Otherwise, I was going to take a sack. Come on. You can't do that on 3rd down. Have some awareness. Oh, my God. I'm such a dumbass. I should have just tried to force something. But then again, it would have ended up in an interception. I made the right decision. Huge. There we go. Sacked by Fletcher. Way to get in there. It's his first one of the game. At an impactful time. Very impactful time. Well, it's always impactful, but that was a great time because that puts him at 3rd and 12 rather than 2nd and 7, or what would have been 3rd and 7. That's a screen play. They're probably going to get it here. Nope, there's too many people. I thought that their blockers were going to block better than that, but instead they all went low and shoved my defenders over top, which kind of forced them into a tackle, which sucked for them. Great for me, though, and I'll take it. Miles Sanders hasn't had a bad year. 117 rushes, 539 yards, 4 touchdowns. Not too bad. I haven't seen Miles Sanders yet in this game. Or I have, and I don't remember. It was earlier on in the game, at least. Le'Veon Bell there with another 10-yard gain. Le'Veon Bell is a really, really good accent piece to this offense. There he is. There's Miles. I'm really, really happy with that pickup. I almost wish we would have done this. Come on. So he's had 5 carries. I did not know that. We'll have Le'Veon Bell back there. It's our 3rd down back. We can get him open over there. I'm just going to try throwing. Dumb decision. Dumb decision. And we're going to have to punt. Again, we need Fletcher Cox to get in there and make a huge play. There he goes. He got it. Let's go. I don't like this play, but I'm going to go with it anyway. I'm going to step up and run here because I don't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable. I was very anxious in that pocket, and I did not like it. I had Juju open over the middle, but I did not feel comfortable throwing with that pocket at all. We got Goddard open. We're just going to go ahead and take the first, get us some moving room, truck a guy, and put us at the 25. Oh, and we get sacked. I'm going to try and get Juju open over the middle there, maybe. We do. We have him. Oh, my God. Come on, Wilson. It's every time I go to throw with him, he overthrows everything. That would have been a 1st down. But no. No, he overthrows it, and we're going to end up... He's just throwing the game away by doing this because he does it so consistently. It just ruins everything. They have the 31st ranked offense, yet we have had the biggest struggle against them. Why? Why are we struggling so bad against them? I don't understand. Come on. Get to him. Force a fumble. Something. What is happening? What is he doing? What just happened? He just like salsa danced his way across the entire field. There's a sack. Finally. Troy Dye gets one. Not who I thought would have ended up getting that, but we get a sack. Maybe that's what we needed. We just needed a sack to push him back and slow him on this drive. Interesting. Fletcher, go on, go on. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him. That works. A lot of chasing there, but we were able to get him and stop him to fourth. We're going to make him punt. Oh, what? Why? Why are you blitzing? I don't even want to go for this. This is a horrible idea. I think punting gives us our best chance because I think we can be able to stop them. Even if they get into field goal range and they kick a field goal, that makes it a 7-point game. So it's still possible for us to make it back, but I'm relying on our defense making a stop here and us being able to get the ball back with time. I'll start using my timeouts after this play. I just didn't want to use it the first one because I don't find a reason to. There we go. Good stop, good stop. What makes that a guaranteed pass? Stop him, stop him. Oh my Jesus, you did not let him do that. Well, we lost. And that will do it. God damn it. We had that so easily, and we just couldn't get anything going on offense to actually go down and score. Because everything on offense that we didn't work. Because someone by the name Zach Wilson decided he wasn't going to throw a single accurate pass the entire game. And it's going to force us to lose this game. Jameis Winston had 11 rushes for 74 yards. He actually had 9 rushes for 76 yards. Because he needed the ball twice. It was a good game. Little disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed at the outcome. But both teams put up... I take that back. My defense put up a huge fight to try and win us this game. My offense put in no effort at all with 3.1 average yards per play. I guess we should have just ran the ball more. I don't even know what we could have done. I don't know what I could have done because most of it was just Zach Wilson screwing up and not throwing anything accurately at all. 8 for 22. He didn't throw any picks, so I guess there's that. Antonio Gibson had 2.5 yards average per carry. Winston had 6.7. Bell did good, 7 for 37 and 5.5. Sanders, yeah, I should just ran the ball more. That's the problem. I didn't run the ball enough. I only had 12 carries. That was the problem. 2 catches for Goddard, 2 for Smith-Schuster, 1 for Rager, 1 for Atwell, 1 for Butler, and 1 for Bell. So disappointing. Holcomb made a huge impact on the game today. Great pickup, I think. Bubba Bolden had 11 tackles. Holcomb had 11 tackles. Troy Dye had 9. Fletcher Cox had 7. 2 TFLs for Fletcher, 1 for Hargrave, 1 Barnett, 1 for Bolden, 1 for Holcomb, 1 for Troy Dye. And a sack for Fletcher and Troy Dye. No picks. No forced fumbles. No safeties, no touchdowns, none of that. Ugh. I wish we could have done better. But it is what it is. Tough game. Definitely a tough one. It's a very disappointing loss, too, because I think we lost to them earlier on in the year, too. I'm going to go ahead and check schedule. I don't even remember. Yeah, we played them week 3 and lost 10-20. Disappointing. Very disappointing. I don't have any words for that game anymore. Zach Wilson just did so poorly. So poorly. But we should have Bubba Bolden, or Farley's depth chart, which is star. No surprise there. Tony's is still hidden. We got another while to go. We'll probably just get his at the end of the year. He's just not playing enough. Disappointing. That's about all I have to say about it. Frustrated running back. We'll talk about that later. We got some upgrades. Contracts. I'm going to go ahead and actually go through and do contracts now. Who do we want? Josh Sweat. Unlikely. Travis Fulgham, no. Le'Veon Bell, no. Jordan Mailata's the only one, right? Jordan Mailata. That's it. And we want him locked. So I'm going to go ahead and just give him a 7-year deal. 5 and 2.5. I'd be $52 million over 7 years. That is a cheap contract for a left tackle. If I say so myself. And he signs. Wow. So we've got our left tackle for the future. We should be good for that period. Like pretty much forever. So that'll be good. Go ahead. I'm just gonna do upgrade. I might as well just do all this stuff. It's only Craig James anyway. I mean, like what's he gonna do for this team? Literally nothing. Wow, what a surprise. I'm so angry after that loss. I have no words. I'm just kind of going through doing all this stuff. Defensively, I don't even know what I need on defense. I just need linebackers, to be honest, and these guys suck. Only decent one. And he looks to be more of a edge rusher than a outside linebacker, so that's great. Middle linebacker, no one good. No one good. What a surprise. Alright, well, that'll do it for this video. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed, because I didn't. But if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.